Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I am Bernadette Henry, and today I am here to talk to you about four benefits of jumping rope that may save your life. Okay. And feel free to write down who you are, where you're from, and if you jump rope. All right. So, whether you're coming in live or the replay, who you are, where you're watching from, and if do you jump rope or what is one of the benefits that you know about jumping rope. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you. Hey, how are you? I'm going to talk about four benefits of jump rope that may save your life. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it here in the question box and I will answer them for you once I get through the content. Okay, so jumping rope is an amazing, amazing exercise. And it's not the only way to get an effective exercise, but it's a very quick and fun and effective way to do it, right? And matter of fact, 10 minutes of jump rope is equivalent to a 30-minute jog on a treadmill at 6.5 miles an hour. Once again, let me say that 10 minutes of jump rope is equivalent to a 30-minute jog on a treadmill at 6.5 miles an hour. And thank you to everybody that's coming in. I see you. Gavin Holman from Trenton, New Jersey, Debbie from NYC, fellow jump rope Green from Philly. Yes, I see all of you here coming in. Thank you so much for coming into this live, right? And like I said, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comment box, or if you're on Instagram, there is a question box. I just don't want to miss your questions. And congratulations for losing about 60 pounds. Yes. So let me get into this and then I want to really answer your questions. All right. So, four benefits of jump rope that will save your life. It's not, like I said, jumping rope is not the only exercise that you can get. But if you're like busy, super busy job, if you're a parent, if you're a spouse, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a full-time job, whatever the case may be, you are busy. And sometimes you may not want to even go to the gym and have time for all that stuff, right? So let's get into these four ways that jump rope could save your life. Number one, jump rope is stress relief. Now, I'm talking because I'm a mom, right? I'm a mom of three young boys. Well, not all of them are young, but we got 14 and under, right? And then I'm also on top of that, I'm an autism mom. So I have children that are on the autism spectrum, two of them. And that's a very stressful situation, along with being a wife and being a full-time employee, managing my small business, and just managing myself, right? Because you can't forget, like, I'm important too. You are important too, especially if you're a parent or whatever role that you play in your life. You are very important. And what is the number one killer? Can somebody tell me what's the number one killer that has nothing to do with any medical illness, with anything? It's stress. Stress is the number one killer. Okay. And if you don't find a way to get that in check, it's a wrap, right? It's a wrap. And jumping rope is an amazing exercise because it releases the endorphins in your brain, which sends like those happy signals. And when you're doing these happy, or when you have these happy signals going on in your mind, you're like, woo, yes, let's go, right? You're gonna forget about the little bit of stress that you've been dealing with for that time, right? So that is that. And then if you are a parent, indeed, your kids can participate, right? Your spouse can participate. Whatever the case may be, this is a happy thing, right? You don't got to be mad to jump rope. You be happy. Number two, it can lower your blood pressure and or reduce pre-diabetes. Okay, I'm not making these health claims and guarantees, but if you are consistent with this said activity of jumping rope, right, maybe you'll eliminate some weight, right? And as in turn of eliminating some of that weight, guess what? Some of that blood pressure can start to stabilize yourself. Or you can eliminate pre-diabetes, right? So when you have pre-diabetes, it doesn't mean that you have diabetes. It means it's you're at that stage where you're a couple of points away from being a diabetic. But guess what? You can eliminate that through jumping rope. And as a personal witness, I have eliminated pre-diabetes. Okay, I was there, and the doctor was like, and I was just like, oh, let me get my whole life together. And I've eliminated some of my blood pressure medication. Okay, so it can happen. Number three, Jumping rope is a great workout that you can do anytime, anywhere without spending hours in the gym. Okay. If you are super busy and you don't have time to like get yourself together, go to the gym, stretch, warm up, work out, come back home. Like you can jump rope anytime, anywhere. So some people say they could jump in their apartments. That's great. Some people could jump outside of their apartment. Some people could jump outside. You can take your jump rope to work on a lunch break. You can basically jump anywhere, anytime, right? And guess what? All you need is 10 minutes, right? I would say ideal, anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, right? So 10 minutes of jump rope is equivalent to a 30-minute jog on a treadmill at 6.5 miles an hour, right? So you can get an effective workout in a little bit of time. And last but not least, jump rope gives you confidence, right? So, how many of you know that when you learn a new skill, something that you've never done before, as you start to do it, because in your mind, you're like, I can't do that. I can't do that. How many of you have learned something and then you feel good? You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that, right? Jump rope is a physical challenge, it's a mental challenge, and it just pushes you. And because you're having so much fun and learning this new thing, like you feel a sense of accomplishment, right? And you feel good about yourself and your mood lifts. It's just like, oh my God, I saw her do that and now I learned how to do it. And oh my God, I feel so good. So, yes, those are 4 benefits of jumping rope that can save your life. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them down here in the chat because I'm wrapping up. I'm basically done. 4 benefits of jump rope that will save your life. Number 1, it can reduce stress. Remember, stress is the number 1 killer. And if you don't find a way to relieve your stress, that's going to bring on a whole lot of other problems. Okay. Number 2, it can reduce your blood pressure or pre-diabetes. Basically, jumping rope is very good for your heart. You already heard the term jump rope for heart. It helps you lose weight. It can help reduce a chance for a stroke, and it's great for your heart. Number 3, you can jump rope anytime, anywhere without spending countless hours in the gym. All you need is about 10 minutes, and I'll give you a secret for 10 minutes. 10 sets of 100 jumps with like a 30-second rest in between each set. Okay, boom. And number 4, it gives you confidence. Anytime you learn something new, it gives you a huge sense of accomplishment. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all. I see some questions here in the question box, so I will definitely answer them. And thanks to everyone that has come on to watch this broadcast. So let me get to the questions. Number 1, what type of jump, does it matter what type of jump rope that you use? Not necessarily. It really depends on what your goal is for that workout. So there are several different type of ropes. There are several different types of ropes, and you can and like I said, it depends on your goal of the workout. So if you want to do like you want to work on your muscles while doing cardio at the same time, you could use a weighted rope. And my favorite one is a 1/2 pound weighted rope, because like I said, I can work on getting extra work in with lean muscle mass, because I am not really trying to lose weight, but also too like trying to do my weightlifting at the same time. So I use the weighted rope, which will help me burn more calories. And of course, you know that when you're lifting, in addition to the cardio that you're doing, the lifting weight is what's going to help you burn fat more. Okay. Can you buy some from me? Yes. If you want a weighted rope, I do have a link, bit.ly/ jump rope MIF, bit.ly/ jump rope MIF. I also use PVC quartz, which is what you see in the majority of my videos. Those are my ropes, the Make It Fun freestyle rope, which I also have available for you. You can use a beaded rope if you're just starting and you need to feel the feedback of the rope. So whatever rope that you choose, it's all up to you. But like I said, it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish out of that set jump rope session. Okay. Let me see. And whoever's in, oh, you did in the past? Which one? You did the cross rope for me? That's awesome. Or my rope's awesome. Thank you. Let me see. There were more questions here. What inspired, oh, the questions left? Oh, maybe because she left. But what inspired you to start jumping? So basically, jumping rope is something I did since I was a little kid. I grew up in Bronx, Harlem, and this is back in the days when kids used to actually jump and things like that. So I used to do double dutch, I used to do straight roping games, and as an adult, like I guess I don't know when jumping rope became a part of my life, like single rope, but I remember my earliest remembrance is in the 6th grade. Okay, so here, my earliest remembrance is in the 6th grade. I used to go outside my house. I used to jump, 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 jump. trying to do double unders. I used to fall, used to jump, used to fall. My mom used to be like, hey, like, what are you doing? Stop, right? But it was just something I wanted to do. And my next remembrance is in the 7th grade. There was some random contest at school about like how many jumps you could do in a minute. And I did like 240. I won my little trophy and I was happy. And then as an adult, I believe at the age of 19, I stepped into Equinox Gym and that's where there was a class on the schedule that said Aero Box Aero Jump taught by Michael Olajide Jr. And I'm like, is this a jump rope class? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, sign me up. So my passion for jump rope was reignited by Michael Olajide Jr. and Stephen Johnson, who were 2 middleweight boxers. So I'm really a boxer first. And like I said, at the age of 19, I fell in love with it because at that time, I had gained so much weight when I first went away to school. And when I came back, like I was big, but I really had no idea that I had gained so much weight. And I went to the gym. I used to jump, treadmill, and do like the dance classes. And a year later, I dropped down to like 165 pounds. I was like maybe 250 or so when I came back from college. So going from like 18-year-old to like in a year and a half gaining all that weight was insane. So and then it's just always been a part of my workout routine. So no matter what I did, whether it was a full-on jump rope workout or whether it was active rest in between, like lifting weights or doing whatever, jump rope, I just fell in love with it, right? Because it's just something really quick and easy. Let me see. Oh, you've been watching me since 2014. Wow, you've been following a very long time. And you see, it's the consistency that counts, right? I'm still here. Matter of fact, you're watching on YouTube. My first jump rope video on YouTube was done in 2009. That's insane, right? All right. And there's another question here. Let me see. For starters, what's the best thing to do? I have big breasts. So I would say to find the best bra that will work out for you. And I believe we did have conversations about this, but find the best bra that will work for you. And then I would suggest maybe doing like a step over method. So the same thing that I would suggest to a person that's considered like that's plus size and don't want to put too much pressure on their joints. I would just say there's like a 1 foot step over method that I would suggest to you. And that's all I got. So how you doing today, vegan? I see you, the King Dre. How you doing? Hey, everybody. So does anybody else have any questions about what we spoke about? NYC and Philly street sports are the same. Yes. And I hope to come back out to Philly soon. I actually taught classes out in Philly like a couple of years ago. And it was really fun. So I do plan on coming out to Philly in November for a 5K race. So, maybe I can schedule a class that same weekend. So that'd be amazing. So if you are here and you are in NYC, I do teach classes out in Midtown Manhattan if you're interested. Also, I will be coming to Dallas, Houston, and Atlanta in the very near future. I haven't really been posting publicly about the Dallas trip only because it's a surprise. Like I'm going out there as a surprise to someone. So everyone that's interested has been texting me. They've been texting Dallas to 718-504-2192. Dallas to 718-504-2192. I'm also going to attempt to do a Houston on that same day. So if you're in Houston and you're interested, text Houston to 718-504-2192. Houston to 718-504-2192. I'm also going to Atlanta, most likely in April. Okay. So if you're interested in Atlanta, text ATL to 718-504-2192. And I guess that's all I got for you. So I don't see any more. Oh, where can I get the info on the classes in New York? Are you on YouTube? Yes, I am. I'm on YouTube at Burn April 20, BERN April 20. I had that page for a long time. Or you can just text Google Bernadette Jump Rope or Bernadette Henry, and like everything about me will come up. So all the newspapers, the magazines, the YouTubes, all of that stuff will come up. But the info in the classes, you can actually find a link in my bio. I believe it's the 4th link, or text NYC to 718-504-2192. Calves usually get tight during the 10-minute sessions. I need to figure that out. Thanks for the encouragement. You're very much welcome. So what I would suggest is try breaking it up. So I would say, like, if it's going to be a 10-minute workout, do 10 sets of 100 jumps. Okay. So do 10 sets of 100 with like a 30-second rest in between each set. So don't try to jump for like 10 minutes straight. Also, too, after the session, you want to really stretch because the calves really take the biggest hit in a jump rope session. But as you keep doing it, you do get used to it. But yeah, calves really take the biggest hit. So I would just say to shorten the sets that you're doing, and you will have some relief there. So. All right. Are there any more questions? G. Holman. Okay, you use cross rope at the moment, the Buddy Lee one. Okay, yes, that's when I was retelling his ropes. But yeah, I don't retell those anymore. Great ropes though. But I do have the Make It Fun freestyle ropes, bit.ly/jump rope MIF. And I still use cross rope because that's what I use on my jump rope workouts. Okay. So, like I said, you could use different jump ropes for different things. Okay. So let me see who is here. We still have Crumb Cake Greenhouse. Oh, wait a minute. King Dre, Debbie, Britt, and Preps Creation. Does anybody have any questions? All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any additional questions, comments, suggestions, something you want to know, just shoot it in the inbox and I will definitely come back and do a live on it and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, I have cheap ropes. Should I invest? It really depends. Like the ropes I have, the ropes that I retail is $17.50, but I would say to watch for the mechanics of the rope. So I used to use like ropes from like GNC and things like that, but like just the mechanics of the rope itself really didn't like do it for me. But like I said, all the videos that you see on my page, that's my jump rope. That's the Make It Fun freestyle rope. And like I said, I still do use the 1/2 pound ropes from Cross Rope, and I'm an affiliate for them. But those ropes are excellent. And like I said, I would rather drop $100 on a set of those weighted ropes than to get shoes. I don't like shoes, right? So it's definitely worth the investment. And anything that's going to help you with your health in general is an investment, right? It's not really expensive. Think of the things that you like if you like nice sneakers or whatever. Sometimes you paying $124, $130, $150 for a pair of sneakers. You can do the same thing for a set of ropes, right? It just depends. But I think it's a very good investment. Like I've brought at least 2 sets of cross ropes, right? Because I like them. So that is that. All right. Does anybody else have any questions before I go? So if you came here late, just watch the replay. 4 benefits of jump rope that will save your life. And those benefits are stress relief, stress kills, can reduce or lower high blood pressure or reduce prediabetes. I say eliminate prediabetes because it happened for me. It's a great workout. 10 minutes of jump rope is equivalent to a 30-minute jog on a treadmill at 6.5 miles an hour. Do it anywhere, anytime. And it gives you confidence. Anytime that you learn something new, especially as you get older, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. So I don't see any more questions. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later.